All right, so you trimmed off those mounting holes, those little mounting tabs. Now we get to solder it in. So switches are one of the few parts that you can actually overheat and destroy. The pins are held in on these little PCBs, and if you overheat it too much, it can fail. The whole, all the internal parts in here will fall apart, and then the switch won't work, and then the circuit won't work. So these two pins on the outside, on the diagonals, these big ones, are just connected to the chassis of the switch. So we're going to do those first to make it sure that it's in there nice and solid, and then it's much easier to solder the switch in. So like I've done over and over again, I'm just going to tack one leg. So let's start with, we'll tack RBG's earring here. All right, boop, there we go. That's good, and that's a little off. So I'm just gonna heat that up and then smooth it into place and then let it cool. All right, good. Now it's nice and lined up, and I'm gonna get this other one. All right, now that one's good. Now the switch is in place, and it'll be much easier to solder the pins. All right, and again, don't freak out, but also don't lean on it with a soldering iron. I'll demonstrate here. Ready? 1, 2. There. It's about 5 seconds maybe total. 1, 2. There. Cool. I love the ETCC tips on the Weller irons. This little diagonal one. It's my favorite. It lets you really get in there. All right. 1, 2. Yep. 1, 2. 1, 2. There we go. 1, 2. Cool. So, that's a nice solid connection. I can smell the switch a little bit, but I know it's not overheated. That was very reasonable. And there it is, little switch. That's going to turn each of these sections from an attenuator into a filter. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so do all 3 of those.